Afternoon, guys. Out here by the local bonfire, and I thought I would drop a little review for you on my Ferrum Forge Archbishop 2.0. This is the Ferrum Forge exclusive edition. These were available only from the Ferrum Forge website, and they only made so many of them. I was very fortunate to grab one before they were sold out, and this has been my EDC knife for the better part of about 6 or 7 months now, and I absolutely love it. It's, I rarely carry a knife for that long consistently, but this has been a solid performer. It has seen a lot of hard use. See if I can get in here. You can see all my snail trails working in there, and it is Bowler M390. And it does this Bowler M390 is a 3.5 inch blade, and it does tend to take rust a little bit due to the bead blasted finish on there. So I have had some issues with light rust, but that's really not a big deal, as this is a user, and if I ever get tired of looking at the blade, I'll just stone wash it again and it will take care of that little issue. I did do one modification to this knife, and that was the pivot screws. I actually located a pivot screw set that was the perfect size for this knife, and it was found on a website called Tie Connector, and they make premium grade titanium hardware in the USA, and I was pretty fortunate that this pivot fit on there. Gave the knife a little extra flair, because the original pivot is just a plain flat stainless pivot. This is titanium. If I wanted to anodize it, I could. And other than that, it's got nice jimping, recessed jimping along the back spacer. The jimping on the spine of the blade is absolutely perfect. There are no sharp edges. It does provide good traction while not being too aggressive. Finger choil, very nice for my large size hand. Finger fits perfect. All the edges are chamfered very well. It is buttery smooth, drop shut. And the flipper tab, I don't think the flipper tab could really be much better. It's nice and rounded up here with a little bit of jimping on top. You can push button it and it fires hard. You can light switch it. Blade centering has been spot on. Lockup, perfect, right about 25%. Just a beautiful knife. I would probably actually like to get one of the other versions one day, like the flow through. One of the squared off versions. This is the contoured scale. It's a little bit more comfortable in hand, but they have those other versions with the flow through cutouts that kind of give it a different, more mechanical appeal, and so I might pick up one of those one day just to have around. And that's my EDC knife. Most days I own and carry various knives, but this one finds its way into my pocket daily, and I use it hard. It's a good knife. Edge retention has been phenomenal, and this was manufactured by WE Knives, and they really nailed the heat treat on this M390, I will say. I think it's been mentioned in other reviews before that the pocket clip being this short with that lock bar relief cutout right behind it does kind of cause a little bit of snagging on your pocket when you go to remove the knife from your pocket. So that's a little bit of a con, but it's pretty minor, and once you get used to it, you don't notice it much anymore. That's it. Ferrum Forge Archbishop 2.0. Y'all take it easy.